FoxBlockhead back with you again from the Salt Light Gaming server. Today we, instead of being over yonder where our base and chess game are set up, we are over here. Bumped on your mic. We're over here in a little bit of a town setup that the boys have got going on. Oh, that is cool. That is very cool. I haven't actually been over here to check stuff out, but I'm actually thinking I might have a bit of a scout around and see if there's a good location for a FoxBlockhead house. Now that there looks very cool as well. I saw that as I was coming over, and then you've got this, which is hard to miss. This says Lucas, 12th of Feb. Not sure what to make of that. Then we've got this building here. I like the purple and the glass there. Well, it's got levels and levels. There's beds up on that one. That's pretty cool. And in here, what's this? This is the First Lutheran Church of Trump. Ah, so that one next door must be Trump Tower. Heard the boys talk about that. As always, you go and snoop through someone else's things. That's fine. What's this one? The Prancing Ponies. And that is a zombie. I have no clue where the zombie is. Oh, and there's Trump Castle. Maybe this is like Trump Town. What's this one say? Esmeralda. Maybe that's where... Oh, maybe that's... Oh, I don't even know. I don't even want to guess. Although I did hear another portal. What's this over here? It says it's the City Gallows. Oh, someone's not happy. Perhaps about being putting in the gallows. There's some zombies down there. You don't want to stand on that and then have the redstone hole. But there's cave or something down there. Wizards only. Okay, so we got a wizard's tower. That's cool. But that's only part of what I wanted to do over here today. Huh. Very simple on the inside. Very nice. What I actually wanted to do today was talk about a movie that I just seen. Now, in my Building with Blockhead episode, I don't think I did a very good job of explaining. Area of justice for death and entertainment. It was like a wrestling ring or something. Is that yours? Maybe Tim designed the wrestling ring. What do we got over here? Oh, hello. Some villagers breeding. Very nice, very nice. Yeah. So I don't think I explained it very well, but I'm gonna continue. I'm gonna keep going on my week of The Intern, which is the movie that I'm talking about, The Intern. And there was just one major thing that I noticed. Just like missing pieces in the wall. I don't know if I can handle that. The lone sheep. The lonely sheep. There was one big thing that I noticed about the movie, and that was the main character, Robert De Niro's character. Ooh. I wonder if this is just a skeleton to start with. Robert De Niro's character. Oh, now that is very cool. I like the design of that. He was a 70-year-old fella, and he wanted to be an intern, a senior intern, with this internet startup. And bad things. And he wanted to be a senior intern, and other people thought he was crazy. Other people laughed at him because how can you be a senior intern? It just the saying doesn't make sense. But the thing that I loved about the movie, the thing that I just took away from that movie, was that this senior intern, this guy from Snoop in the Fences, this guy from like the 50s or 60s, actually probably even the 70s, his work ethic was just phenomenal. I need to eat some food, I'm sorry. His work ethic was just phenomenal. He just he got in and he did his work, and he was so patient, and he was so kind, and he was so diligent, and he was a hard worker. Oh my goodness, look at that wheat. That is a lot of wheat out there. I need to find a bed. He got in and he did his work, and like I said, he was patient. He waited for his turn. He waited for it to be asked. It's sleepy time yet? It's not sleepy time yet. At the start of the movie, or when he was first in intern, the boss said to him, "Look, you go and sit down. I'll email you when I've got something." So he sat and he waited, and he just had this work ethic about him that he didn't waver from, and it was just the way that he was growing up, and it got me thinking. Right, this is the Salt Light Gaming server. This run by, or put out there by some Christian fellas. And being a Christian as well, that just really resonates with me, that you can have a server, Christian, run by Christian guys, and as a Christian, come along, play on the server, and you know, everyone follows the basic rules, and everyone plays the game, and everyone enjoys themselves, and it's just good, clean fun. Like Minecraft should be. Let's get up here. Let's see where this goes. And yeah. Rocky. Bullwinkle. Oops, fell down. And yeah, and it actually just got me thinking that as a Christian, there are some very real things that we can't do. I'm just a bit hopeless at parkour, but anyway. There's just some very real traits that Christians just show. Christians just have. And they're called the fruits of the Spirit. If you think of a Christian as a tree, and a Christian with the Holy Spirit living inside of them, the fruit that they bear is the stuff that you can see from the outside, right? So if a Christian is like a tree. And anyway, the short passage, very, very short, is a letter from Paul. He was a dude that lived a long time ago when Jesus was around, and he wrote a letter to a city called Galatia, and it's in the book of Galatians chapter 5 verse 22. It says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is," right? So if you're a Christian and you have the Holy Spirit living inside you, here's the fruit. This is how you will be able to see that you're a Christian on the inside. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, gentleness, faithfulness, goodness, I got those around the wrong way, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. Now, you'd be a pretty nasty kind of a person if you wanted to go and say, well, you've been nice, let's put you in jail. You've treated me good, we should make you a criminal. That's just not how it works. So against such things there is no law. And I think the thing that spoke to me is that Robert De Niro's character in that movie just had this way about him, the way that he operated, that just said, look, he's this decent kind of a guy that operates in such a way that there's no how do I describe it? There's no wavering. Like, that's who he is. And I think I just really respected that as a Christian guy. And of course, Robert De Niro's character wasn't a Christian. It isn't a Christian in the movie, and so, oh dear, almost fell down there. Not a Christian in the movie, and so it was just a parallel that I kind of took, rather than it actually being from the movie. So, you know, if you don't like, if you wanted to go see the movie but you're worried about the Christian content, don't. It's not Christian content. Just the way that I took it, just the way that I understood it. But I just think that, as well as that, society just in general, and of course this is looking from a Christian perspective, has lost a lot of those Christian virtues just as a natural core part of ourselves. it's, and when I say lost, I don't mean it in a negative way. I just mean that it doesn't really come across a whole lot as who we are as people anymore. I mean, love. You try and genuinely love someone, and people think that you're trying to rip them off. You try and be gentle with someone, and they think that you're treating them like a baby. You're patient with someone, and people think, oh my goodness, you're this ridiculous patient person. You deserve a medal. When that's not the case. I mean, all these kinds of things, against such things there is no law, because they should be very basic core things, just about who we are. And I think as Christians, and perhaps the boys on the Salt Light podcast, the Salt Light Gaming server, and the podcast can agree with me or disagree with me, perhaps. A couple of black ink sacks here. That having the Holy Spirit, having God living inside of us, as Christians, just helps that to naturally flow out anyway. I mean, when I say naturally, it still takes hard work. It's not easy to love people when you don't necessarily get love back. It's hard to be patient with people when people aren't being patient back with you. It's hard to be faithful when there's so much temptation out there. It's hard to have self-control. It just is. But I think just like in the Robert De Niro character, there were traits that set him apart. I was just drawn back to this passage as traits that set us apart as Christians. I'm trading with them, that'd be right. But anyway, I'm not gonna. That's not how these episodes go normally. It was just a bit of a side note, I guess. Oh, that's cool. Bit of a side note, because I saw this movie and I just thought, wow, what a movie, what a parallel that I can draw. And so I wanted to share that with you guys. And yeah, I thought I'd also perhaps sign off like the boys from the Salt Light Gaming podcast. Where is that zombie? There must be some sort of cave or catacomb running underneath. Let's get out of the way so the zombie doesn't disrupt my final thoughts. Oh, there's a bed here in case I need it too. Brilliant. Okay, so so there you have it. If you haven't seen The Intern, go and see it if you're the right age. Check your guides, check your ratings and all that kind of stuff. But if you are able to and you're the right age, go and see it. It's just a great movie, genuine movie. It's not really a comedy, romantic drama perhaps you maybe say, but about an internet startup, and this guy that's just a genuine guy who wants to contribute to what's going on. And yeah, I just think that's that just really resonated with me today, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. So anyway, thanks very much for listening. I'm going to say what the guys on the Salt Light Gaming podcasts say at the end of their episodes. Stay salty, everyone, and I'll see you later, alligators.